quick trade recap. Ended up taking one trade today on all the funded accounts. Ended up taking this on the top step accounts. Also ended up passing the final account that I needed to get the 550Ks. So made the 3K on that with this last trade. And yeah, good way to start off these accounts for sure. Gonna be documenting these a little bit. But yeah, pretty much let's break down the trade that I ended up taking. Also, here is the calendar. I'll update this later as well. And after maybe this week, maybe I'll do it weekly, maybe I'll do it like every few days, we'll see, but probably weekly I'll update this just to kind of document and journal how each week is going. So starting off the week, up about 2.5 R. Yeah, risk 200 on this trade. But yeah, news today, we had 10 a.m. news, so I went into the day waiting on this news to hit, waiting for that volatility and all that good stuff. But yeah, here's pretty much the trade that I ended up taking. Pretty much what I saw. Ideally, coming into the day after 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. right here, data low was left. Ideally, this is the setup I wanted. I wanted to run lower into this breaker, into this OB, get an SMT with data. Also, this was aligned with the standard deviations that I had here. I wanted a SMT with data. Even something like this I would have taken if there was a SMT here. So this was my first condition. I actually sent this out that this is what I wanted in the free Discord. Didn't end up getting that SMT. If we look right here, we scroll up a little. I said, let's see. Yeah, so this was my condition. My ideal condition was I wanted a sweep of data, get a SMT at those lows to ride it back up towards this unfilled 15 minute, which would have been a generational long if we got it. But yeah, ended up having to flip my bias because we just ran, leaving data lows below. I think we still could run towards data lows. They're still here below. Still my draw right now. We'll see if they get taken or if they just get left and we just keep chopping up slowly. That would be interesting, but we'll definitely see later today what happens with that. But yeah, here's pretty much the trade. Ended up taking this short. Here are the confluences. 10 a.m. open, high, low, close. So it's not the most obvious, like 10 a.m. open, high, low, close. But like the way I use the open, high, low, close in this is of the 4-hour candle. So the 4-hour candle was opening up sideways and then slowly chopping up. So we are high up in the 4-hour candle. We accumulated, we manipulated higher into some of my key levels, which was equilibrium of the 15-minute range. This yellow line right here. Equilibrium of this leg got rebalanced. We had a tap of true day open, which was right here, midnight open of NQ. We also had some standard deviations aligned. We had 2 standard deviation holding. I believe I just threw it like this on this leg right here. 2 standard deviation was holding. We got a SMT here as well. We were rejecting true day open. We were rejecting also 1.5 standard deviation, which I put definitely a scuffed one. But I put it just off this leg right here, this low to this high. Not the most obvious standard deviation placement, but also had that aligned. This leg right here, standard deviation 1.5 being rejected. We had a SMT. Also, we were rejecting, let's see, what else do we have? That's pretty much it for the rejections. So ideally, I wanted to see NQ tap into this higher 15-minute unfilled gap. But low-key, I thought that ES tapped into it, but it actually didn't. So yeah, aside from that 15-minute, if we look at this right here, yeah, ES actually didn't tap into it. I thought it did though, honestly. So I thought it was an imbalanced SMT. But yeah, aside from that 15-minute not getting rebalanced, everything else was aligned. We had a higher time frame CISD being rejected, this 4-hour. Let's see. where was it? Was it not CISD? Am I tripping? It was a 4-hour OB right here being rejected as well. And let's see the lower time frame. Kind of scuffed because we were still trading in it, but if we pull up the OB to this wick, we are still rejecting that 4-hour OB. Kind of holding the 50% of it. This isn't the most obvious OB, so I'm not even going to count it. I don't think I put it in here as well. But yeah, we had this SMT. Oh wait, hold up. Wait, am I tripping? Hold up, I might be tripping. Yeah, no, we didn't tap it. Alright. So yeah, that's that. No breaker tapped really. High, low, higher, high, took out liquidity, lower, low. We were kind of holding like the breaker area if we look at the higher time frames. That's like an hourly breaker. Yeah, so hourly breaker being rejected as well. That was the main PD array that this was based off of. High, low, higher, high, lower, low. Displaced down, closed below, shifted structure here below the bodies of this candle. So once we retraced higher into this bearish breaker right here, high, low, higher, high, took out liquidity, soup with this high, SMT at these highs. I wanted to see us run lower towards data low, the 10 a.m. data low. And this was also aligned with the 4-hour power 3. So the 4-hour candle opened up right here, accumulating, manipulating higher. We played around a little bit, more, got my SMT, which is what I was waiting for right here, and got in off a tiny 30-second inverse. The trade was more based off the standard deviations and the SMT for the entry rather than the inverse, because it was a tiny 30-second, but it still had an inverse, which is one of my rules. I need like a inversion or like a CISD on the lower time frame to get in. But yeah, got in the trade, went break even at 1-to-1, because then I realized that this 15 was still above and I want to play it safer for sure, so just went to break even at 1-to-1. Full closed at this sell side. It was just the most obvious sell side level. My draw was data, but I don't need a 1-to-7. I'm good with a 1-to-3. I think it was, yeah, it was a 1-to-3 towards that sell side. So I'm more than good with the 1-to-3. And if I would have held towards data anyway, it would have hit break even. So getting greedy is not worth it for me. I don't need to do that. I'm more than good with a 1-to-3 for the day. But yeah, this was also 1050 macro right here. So when I saw we made this SMT inside the 1050 macro, I was looking for that delivery lower towards my draw, which we ended up getting here. Pretty good TP, reversed right after we got out. Executions are right here. This is what I took. I execute on MNQ on my Tradeify accounts. Tradeify 150k fundeds, and took it on the top steps as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the recap. I'm gonna be doing more of these, and also I'm gonna try and document some of this just to hold myself accountable as well. But yeah, I'm not gonna trade Asia today. I'm gonna just take my win and walk away, and we'll be back tomorrow for AM session. Also, I don't want to trade Asia because I'm already up on today. I'm about to just chill. I'm trying to get a clean P&L calendar. Also, I think I'm gonna watch it though, but I'm not gonna execute anything in Asia today. But yeah, we'll come back Tuesday AM. Let's see, tomorrow, do we have any news? No news tomorrow really, just Trump's speech at 9. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys aren't in the free Discord, make sure to join that up. I throw in a ton of sauce in here. I mean, I'm trading in here basically live. I call out whatever I see. I want to sweep the data, and then longs, ideal condition, what I wanted before, chilling until something super obvious. Would you look to short towards the 10 a.m. wick? Yes. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It looks like some people took similar trades. Let's see, someone got break even on the short. Yeah, I saw some people took this same trade actually too. There was this SMT I saw, the 1 minute OP. What time frame is this? Yeah, I saw some people took this same trade. The reason I didn't take this is I wanted us to run a little bit higher first. But yeah, a good trade as well. Definitely a good trade. TDO rejection, CISD on the hourly rejection, standard deviation 2 rejection, AMD framework, beautiful. 5 minute break even, good break even as well. But yeah, that was a good trade too. I saw a lot of people took something like this as well. Said I was in. Yeah, I didn't call this one out. Sometimes I do call it out for sure. Definitely call out some trades, not all of them. It depends. If I'm like super confident in something, I'll call it out for sure. But this was, I wouldn't call this a A+ setup. A little bit low rated because that SMT or because that 15 was still above on NQ. So that's why I didn't call it out, but it still looked pretty good. If the 15 got rebalanced, I definitely would have called it out because then it's like A+. But yeah, it looks like someone took the same one, which is fire. But yeah, join up if you guys aren't in here. I also do trade recaps in here, breaking down the confluences and all that as well. So yeah, let me also add in that we're rejecting, I think it was like an hourly breaker. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys aren't subbed yet, make sure to hit that sub button, like, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. About to start uploading some backtesting videos as well, so stay tuned for that. Comment if you have any questions, concerns, and until next time, peace.